What's up, you guys? Welcome to Glass Houses. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my whole process of setting up the air lines for the sponge filters for the 2.5 gallons. Hopefully it won't take long, and hopefully you guys won't get bored of it, but let's get down to it. As you can see here, I got my 2.5 gallons set up right here. So my idea is that, well, my initial deal was to cut this pipe up here in half. That way then I could kind of split it whenever I want to, make it a lot easier to work with, but I don't have the connectors to, or a straight pipe connector to do that. So I guess we're just gonna take the whole thing down and whatnot. What did I do on my stuff? Here it is. So I believe it's a 3/16 drill bit. I'm going to be using that to cut, I'm going to be doing a total of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a total of 8 holes, because I'm going to be using these single ones here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I bought these off of Amazon. These work really, really good. I don't know if I could get that in focus, but it's essentially a single air outlets and whatnot. One's on a threaded side, the other one's you just connect the holes to it. So my idea is that I'm probably going to go and let me cover this up. This is where all my little betas are. I think I'm just gonna do it up here, just the 4 up here. Then I think later on down the line, I guess I'll just do the other 4 on the vertical pipe. So I guess I'm gonna break this one down and just drill the 4 for now. I am going to actually, I know I'm off camera and whatnot, but I'm gonna be turning off the air pump here. Just following the wires. Okay. So I got that one unplugged. It's a little bit quieter now. I think I am going to go over here. Pull that off. Is that okay? We are good. Okay. So I like these little flexible tie downs. It's just because even if it's sitting like that, it still sits pretty well. I can always adjust it up and down and whatnot, and makes it very, very easy to fix whatever I need to fix as far as height wise. I should technically have one on that side there, so it doesn't hang down like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one off. I do not have these things like sealed in, just because I want to be able to remove stuff quickly and adjust things if I have to. All right. If we were to, so if we were to put that this side and that side, I would say maybe about 3 or 4 inches down from the opening here. I think that should be good. I'm just gonna eyeball everything here. It's 1. 2. 3. 4. I'm gonna double check, make sure there's no burrs or plastic stuff in here. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Then of course I've watched a lot of the YouTubers, their tricks and whatnot, and setting those these outlets, inlets out are set up. So I'm just going to do is put this tip right here. I'm just going to lock it in right here because you want the threaded side exposed. Then just kind of thread it into the holes that you created. It's good to work with the table. Go and do this again. Nope. Again, I'm drilling here. Uh-oh. This one's wobbly. Okay, good. One more. I'm just, so the alignments on here is it's a little crooked, right? So I kind of, okay. Let me put this all like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good, huh? Okay. So let me put this back up there now. Oh yeah, super crooked. And then I'm gonna go and hook this thing back up. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I didn't invest in that Force Pond air pump, that big huge one, I'll be having a crap ton of little air pumps that I'll be wasting money on. So that one big air pump pretty much runs majority of all these tanks here. Other than that 20 gallon long, that one's running on a hang-on back filter. But other than that, that one pump is running everything. So I would suggest that if you guys were to have a large setup just like this, one big air pump that's strong enough to run majority of everything here is the way to go. I think, like I said, I think I only spent like $80 on one of them, and I've got two of them. So I got one spare just in case. Okay. And a lot better. Okay. So I'll bring you guys a little bit closer to this area over here. That way then you guys can see what I'm working with. Okay. So I've had these tanks set up for like a week or so now, without air filtration or nothing like that. I did throw some of that fish poop in there. So hopefully the bacteria is still good and whatnot. If not, then I'll just add more. But I did have some leftover hoses. I like these black ones versus the clear ones just because these fit better. But just to mind you that long-term use as far as exposure to the water, this does get pretty hard, and then you end up, and if these holes do end up coming off of the sponge filters here, you might have to cut up the hard part and start with a fresh one, and then that way they would do a better seal. Oh man, I did really mess up on these alignments. But anyways, I should have enough airlines to connect everything, because I got this one here, it means short, and this one's gonna be a bit longer. I do have these little cheap sponge filters. This has got it's the Aqua Top Classic Aqua Flow. Let me bring this up closer to you guys. These I got at my local pet shop. There you go. $6 at Advanced Aquatic System here in Green Bay. I go to them a lot. They've got really rare fish for a pretty decent price and whatnot. So it's got a little bit of like little rocks and whatnot to keep it down. It's super handy. Of course, the sponge is a little small, but that's okay because these tanks are small anyways. So I've got 4 of these I bought. Trying these out. I do have some other used ones in a bucket somewhere. I'll eventually end up using it once I set up the other 4 at the lower tier. I wish I could be able to just set them all up on here, but this rack itself is a little too small, so I can't set everything up like I wanted to. Eventually down the line, if I end up moving to a bigger place or whatnot, I will get a better rack. So, pulling these off the little tubes. Then I am going to go, I'm going to go set these up right away for measurements. You know what? Let me turn the air on so the fishies can feel a bit more comfortable. But I know that it's a little bit quieter. Okay, so I am looking at that might not be enough. Crud. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, just enough. Sweet. I am not going to install these things just because, well, yeah, why not? I'll install it. I'll just add a bit more water to it. Just in case. So I'm leaving this one a little bit longer than I would like. Put that up there. I'm gonna move some of this small gravel around. Do that. Do that. Yeah. Preload this up. You know what? I'm gonna, because these things don't weigh so much, these tanks, I am gonna go ahead and put these things together a little bit closer to each other. That way then I'm not wasting so much space, even though I technically should be spacing these out evenly on these racks. But screw it. Slight wobble on that one, but that's fine. Okay. Makes this much easier. So I'm gonna go right here on that. That one might be a little too short. So, and then I'll be smart with this one, cut it right here. Let's see what happens. So this one goes like this. Yeah, too short. Damn it. Too short, I knew it. So pull this out. And then I'm just gonna leave this on like this then. Keep that like that. Put this thing on like that. There we go. Now it's not too short. Now it's just a little bit too long. Squeezing all the air bubbles out. And yes, too long now. Great. Going. Okay, so cut it right here. Put it like this. Put these on. And voila. I'm gonna go and quickly add some water to it just to increase the water level. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that. A bit of this. Oh, this one's really low. All right, add a little bit of this. Okay, looks pretty good. Just gotta adjust the airflow on this. I should really organize the these hoses, so I should have technically these two tanks for the front ones and then these two tanks for the back ones here, which would probably make more sense. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So move that one. Move that one. There we go. There we go. Much easier. I'm not such sure if I'm going to go and use heaters for these, just because my I don't know. I'm not percent sure if the water's gonna be too cold for them to breed, or they just not breed a lot. But I just don't have enough space or enough plugs right now until I make some arrangements. Especially because these shop lights right now are taking up taking up one outlet up there, and so that outlet could technically be used for a power strip. So I do have an extension. Plug to where I can lift it up a little bit higher and then clear the plug itself, or yeah, pretty much give it a little bit more clearance because I've got the shop lights on a timer. So I've got it on for 12 hours, which I know it's probably a little too long just because these lights are so bright and I've getting a lot of the hair algae issues. So Amano shrimps do work really well. I'm not gonna lie about that. They've been keeping down the algae here quite a bit. So I might end up buying more because I've been rotating the Amano shrimps around, and I did notice that once they're out of that tank and after a few weeks, the air algae does start to get out of control again. So with that being said, thanks for watching and see you guys next time.